Guys, this is exactly what I did to get a deal my very first 30 days when I was starting out, even though I had a 9 to 5. The very first thing you're going to do is you're going to block out time to actually before and after work. Now, what are you going to actually do with this time that you've blocked out? Well, we're going to learn. Learn what? We're going to learn how to recognize a deal. Doesn't matter if you know how to talk to sellers or if you have all the marketing budget, but if you don't learn how to recognize a deal, who are we recognizing the deal for? We're recognizing the deal for landlords and people who fix and flip properties. There's a difference between what a landlord will buy and what somebody's actually going to fix up and resell it. So we're going to learn how to recognize that and do what's called a comp. We know what maybe a seller wants for a property, but how much it's actually worth. That is what you're going to learn how to do. Next thing, you're going to learn what to actually say to a seller when you get them on the phone. A lot of people freeze up. They think it's just about the price. There's more into it. We want to know the price, condition, timeline for selling, and the reason that they want to actually sell the property, the motivation for that, and why they even want to do that. The next, which is the most important over all of these, is take imperfect action. You're never going to feel ready. You're always going to be afraid to call somebody and offer them money for a property. You're going to feel like you have no idea what's going on. But don't forget, guys, sellers probably only buy and sell a house maybe twice their whole life. They buy a starter home, they grow out of that, and they buy another property as their family needs. And a lot of people stay in it forever. Okay, so they don't know that you don't have maybe any experience, but if you can just ask these questions, what's going to happen. You're going to be able to talk to the seller and actually get a deal under contract. Very last is we simply rinse and repeat all of this. It sounds super basic, but this is exactly what I did. I would spend hours a day just learning. After that, I would take some imperfect action, knowing I had almost no chance to get a deal because I didn't know what was going on. My very first deal was actually off of Craigslist, and a lot of my communication had to be through email because the guy wouldn't even call me. I fumbled through my first deal. It was an absolute train wreck, but I ended up making $8,000, and I knew if I could do it once, I could do it again, and I have faith that you guys can do it as well.